5 or 6 teams that maybe can win it. Werribee is one of them. Daniel, obviously you've seen a lot of the transformation from the last year Werribee. Tell us about how maybe they can win this year.
Yeah, I think Paul Satterley coming in as coach has just done a terrific job with the Werribee Tigers. It's really revitalised the playing group. They had a lot of changes over the summer and brought in some new players and that sort of thing. But I think Paul Satterley's done a really good job. A lot of the senior players that I've spoken to have said that, you know, it's really got the playing group up and about. It's really seems to be getting the best out of the playing group. I think their stalwarts in Robbie Costello and Don Gleeson, these sorts of players are having really good seasons. And a few goals they've had, yeah, a lot of the North Melbourne players have really helped them out. And I think, given what happened last year, where they finished last year, I think they're a good chance they can finish in the top 4. And I think they're a good chance to you know, go as far as they can in the final.
Howard, who do you like in the finals? Obviously, as I said, there's 5 or 6 teams. Casey are looking okay. Wherever we discussed, Northern Bullants are one that really competed hard for a half against Port Melbourne.
Who's technical cup? Who's available? What's the cut-off point this year? How many AFLs?
Well, that's 15.
15.
A lot of their players have played on the VFL.
Yeah, I think the 12-10 was Oz. Yeah, it was. Yeah, but you're fine.
They've actually filled the funds on the national.
Yeah, well, they did. Hampson came back from his injury, and Rock McLean, you've got Ryan Houlihan out there who plays run the games, and you've got Watson, Kermo,
Russell,
Melbourne. So they had a pretty fair side.
It makes a big difference, but I'm hearing from coaches such as Peter German referring constantly that standalone teams have a massive advantage. What do you think that is? Why is he referring?
Oh, Brent, it was never an advantage before.
Yeah, exactly. So why do you think he's inferring that?
Well, I think Peter's a very experienced coach, and he might be just trying to throw a few little hand grenades out there to actually divert off potentially what may or may not be the truth. And coaches like to say things without actually saying nothing, as I'm sure you know, Brent. You always tap me on the shoulder and ask me for a great quote, but it's got to be actually printed, and remember that.
The jury for Cheryl does so very good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's an allergy to John Kennedy top catch.
Yes.
He doesn't say a great deal, does he?
No, but of course he's got the...
You don't know what you're doing until you come in there.
No, but he's got the score on the board.
He has
but
got
he's a fantastic
player.
Oh, most definitely. But I
As Ryan McIntyre's a player that's an agent, yeah. Ryan Warren to do a player.
Yeah.
You're right, and they seem to be a side that always plays well and comes up for finals.
Well, they've got some.
Absolutely. He's been able to regenerate that. But I think with that question that you asked, Brett, I think it's interesting that all we can do as a standalone team is have the same players available every week. So there is a consistency. But when you think about it though, we only train 6 or 7 hours a week. These full-time AFL players are probably up to potentially 40 hours a week. So I think Germo might just be really putting out there humorous sound.
Obviously, the home final aspect as well, I'd like to talk a little bit about that. Port Melbourne hosting T8 Global. You guys have maybe got a little bit of advantage in the fact that you play T8 Global second week and third week if you're there. Obviously, then again, Williamstown, they have to maybe travel to Vauxhall the first week if they get the home final. So, what do you think of the home finals, Gary? Is it something that should be implemented for 1 and 2 and 5 and 6, or should it be staged like it is at the moment?
I think it's a pretty good system that we've got. Now, last year we obviously had Williamstown's ground being refurbished. I actually think Williamstown play really well out of Vauxhall personally. So if they were to play out there, I think that's a plus for them because of their running style of game and the way they use the ball, the way they come back through the corridor. We know that Ballarat have no trouble travelling whatsoever, and obviously with the way that the grounds are rationalised, well of course TH being home in the finals for such a long period of time. So I think in life though, especially in this VFL environment, if you can have or use any advantage, that's what you've actually got to go for. And we've always said that if we can actually finish top 4 and get finals here, well, hopefully it is some sort of advantage. So we can only do what we can do, and we can only play where we're trying to play.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
But no finals are running, all the clubs have got experience of the screen.
Well, that's true. It's a great ground to play on.
We're kind of the team as well.
Well, that's true. Benny, just on the, I know you want to say about ABC coverage, and obviously a couple of weeks ago it finished on a real controversial note, I suppose, because we were watching the last few seconds. We wanted to see the last few seconds, didn't we, Gary? And all of a sudden it finished between Port and Williamstown. Tell us about what you thought, Benny.
I just thought it was absolutely disgraceful because we have a state league competition which markets itself as the second best in Australia, and the broadcast partner has to cut it off. I know there was a game in which Gary's team featured. Gary, you're involved in the ABC coverage too. How do you feel about that sort of thing, Gary?
Well, I was a little bit dirty, Benny, because I asked Phil Cleary how much time to go, and he said, I don't know. I said, what are you talking about? He goes, well, the man on the bike couldn't pedal any harder, so ABC cut it off. So I was a little bit concerned about that. But I guess when we look at it, they've always got commitments, as we know, and I think they're going to be off there at 3:58. So that potentially presents itself as a problem, but I'm not sure how many times it's happened over the years. But the good thing is it looks like ABC have reacted, and of course I don't think we'll have a problem coming into the finals, which is great, because once again, I know all you guys promote it really well, but we just need a lot of publicity and a lot of positive publicity for ABC/VFL.
No worries, just to end it there, thank you very much for your time today, everyone. This is the F Word. You'll see us exclusively here every 5 weeks, or for the next 5 weeks, I should say. Thank you very much for your time, Gary, Daniel, Howard, and Brendan, and thank you very much.